everybody. Good morning. Welcome to Farming Simulator 25 and our new farm. Fred and I have decided that we needed to move over to a new farm, and we are now in Iowa. We left Missouri behind. I moved up here ahead of Fred. Fred is moving up here himself. And sometime today we're supposed to see him. I don't know when for sure. But, this morning it's been just a hair bit on the foggy side. And so we're trying to let the fog burn off a little before we run around. But, well, speak of the devil, I think that's Fred right there. In fact, I'm pretty sure that is Fred. What in the world is Fred doing? Man, is that a loud truck. Hey, Mr. Fred, how are you?
No, not too bad.
Um,
Beautiful, beautiful morning.
Yes, it is. Little on the foggy side, though.
A little bit, yeah. It's definitely worse further down the road though. So
Oh, well, that's good to know. I guess it's not terrible here. I got a question for you. I see a lot of seed and fertilizer.
yes,
Uh,
I was just
didn't you tell me you don't have access to your house yet?
well, valid point. Hey, I was trying to get a good head start with just gathering stuff to get ready for planting. Uh, can I store this here, seeing that I don't have actual?
Storage
Uh,
yet?
yes, I have it, but I don't have it.
Yeah, I know what you mean. For those of you that don't know, Fred bought a farm uh, just right up the road from us. Two brothers owned the farm that I have and the farm that Fred bought, and they both retired at the same time, which, lucky for us, they both came up on the market at the same time, and it just happened to work out. I mean, spectacular. I came up here and looked at this farm. And, well, Fred, you came up, a day after I did, didn't you?
I think it was 2 or 3, maybe even 4. But yeah,
Oh, okay.
basically,
And went and looked at your farm, and I think we got a heck of a deal on them, personally.
yeah. I think so.
Yeah, I'd say so. But anyway, we both went and we got, kind of, guess you could say, kind of matching farms from the two brothers that had it. So, yeah, it worked out pretty good. But yes, Fred, I do have a place that you could store that. In fact, let's just go ahead and we'll put you on this side of my garage here. I'll just hop in the Kubota and move it out of the way.
Yes, sir.
A little more. That's good. I'll at least keep it out of the rain, if we get
Yeah,
any.
I agree.
So that'll work. Well, Mr. Fred, why don't you go ahead and grab your bag and I'll show you to your room here, since you're going to be staying here at my house for a little bit.
Okay.
All right, I'll get the door here and we'll get things ready. All right. Well, right over here to your left is going to be your room. Right in over here.
This one right here.
Right here at the bottom of the stairs. That's going to be your room. It's not much, but it's a place to lay your head down.
Alrighty.
Bathroom's right in here in that room. And then Of course, upstairs is where my room's at. We got a living room and then the kitchen over here. And if you're in the mood for grill out, I've got a covered patio out there for grilling out.
Hey, there you go.
So, and then you can hang your laundry over there on the line if you need it. I've also got a dryer in there too, but you know, it's not much, but it's home.
Yeah, it's a nice little place though.
It is. It is. It's about the right size for, you know, just somebody out here on the farm.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose I don't think that fog's going to lift too much. I know you haven't had a chance to look at my farm. I figured we'd go around, look at my farm, and then we could buzz up to your place and have a look at yours.
Sounds good to me.
Alrighty, well, let's head out here and we'll, I think for my farm we can just walk it. I kind of got mixed feelings about what I got for equipment here.
Alright.
I'm not sure.
Ooh. Ooh, I recognize these.
You mean this New Holland?
Yeah, a bidirectional.
Yeah, a 6070. It's what I think about 12 or 14 years old. It's not in bad condition. It's got an attachment on it for a swather too, and I've got the swather that goes with it.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah, it fires up and runs good. I don't have any issues with that. It's a pretty darn nice tractor, to be honest.
Yeah,
And
they're handy.
yes. And then, of course, these international seed drills, they came with the place.
Alrighty.
And I don't know much about them. I know that they've got seed and fertilizer, so they ought to work. And then we've got a Load King trailer here for hauling the grain in with a International Eagle. And an old one. It looks like it used to be part of a, well, let's see, Soaring Transport. So probably was part of a fleet and the farmer just bought it and never changed the labels out on it.
Probably. But it kind of adds that what's the word choice? Nostalgic look.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, kind of does, I think.
The classics.
Yeah. Well, speaking of classics, there's a Massey Ferguson 4900 right here.
Classics.
Yeah. And I'll tell you, the tires are a little worn down on it, but I haven't seen a tread pattern like that. In fact, I haven't seen since you had one of these. For that little bit that you had one.
Yeah. I missed that. So
Yeah.
I'm glad to see another one.
Well, I fired it up and I've run it around a little bit and it runs good. Everything here seems to run really good. And then I got this 690T. It's a little Massey loader tractor. Not much to say about it. It's a good little tractor, runs. You know, for now, it'll fit the bill of what I need.
Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, these things are pretty economical on fuel.
I do believe so, yes. I do believe they are. I don't know much about the Massey branding per se, but there's definitely plenty of it here. If you come over this way, I got more Massey.
Hey!
Yep, just an old Massey rotary combine. 8570.
For sore eyes.
Yeah. Well, you'd have to have pretty sore eyes to look at it. You know.
Oh, it ain't that bad.
No, it isn't. For starting out with and just having it here at the farm, it's better than nothing, that's for sure. But another international. Old 1800 here with a 444 motor, or 466. I can't remember which. I'll have to look it up.
I
But
believe these would have had the 444. I don't think it would have had the 466 yet.
well, it's got an old International engine in it. It ought to be a good little truck for hauling back and forth. I don't know how much it'll get used, but we'll see.
It's a beautiful truck.
Yeah, I mean, look at the paint. That's what got me.
These
Obviously,
things always look good in blue. Every time you see
yes,
one in blue, it looks good.
you're right. It does. And you don't see very many of them anymore. That's for darn sure.
No.
And of course, J&M Auger Wagon. Not much to say about it. It's only 875 bushel, but it gets the job done.
Yeah, the
And
fighting looks pretty good yet. So,
oh
I mean,
yeah,
it's got a lot of life.
yeah. I don't think this was very old when it came to being part of the farm. Over here might be a different story though. We've got a New Holland 166 rake. Picks it up and flips it and lays it into a windrow. And then this 166 that is just a tedder, just flips it straight over. One windrows it and the other flips it.
Okay.
Yeah, I've never seen ones necessarily like that.
No.
Then here's the attachment for the swather header. It doesn't look like it's very old though. Either that or somebody went in and repainted it when they did service work. Of course, yeah, you can see it down here. Look at the color difference on the PTO shafts.
Yeah, it's been painted.
I bet somebody's painted it. But
I'll be dang.
Yeah, not bad. I got a little repair shop here. I can work on stuff, toolboxes, etc. Some old useless junk that I can't get rid of. Run across here. Hopefully nobody's coming. Wouldn't want to get squished.
No.
Then we got a couple of bins. Grain bins for storage, and there's a couple more down there.
Alrighty.
Got a Westfield auger that's tucked in back over here. It looks new. I don't think it's even been used. I think he bought it and hasn't used it.
No, I don't see any paint fade or nothing.
Excuse me. Got some of that morning fog in my throat, I think.
Gotcha.
And same with this Meridian. I don't think it's even been used. But this poor old Wilmer spreader, yeah, it's been used.
Yeah, that's pretty tough.
Yeah.
But if it works...
that's all that matters.
Yeah. We can clean up later. That's
not
right. A problem.
And then there's an old John Deere plow over here. Well, chisel. It looks like it might have seen some better days as well, but you know, the tines are good on it. They don't look worn down. They just dirty and, well, like maybe it's been around here on the farm for a few years.
Yeah.
Same with this Summers disc here. It does have the roller basket, and it smooths everything else real nice. I have run this in the field just to test it out, and it does an excellent job of smoothing everything off. Not a bad little, not too bad of a little disc here.
No, pretty solid looking piece.
Yeah, I thought so. And of course, got a Brent gravity wagon. It looks, again, it's one of them things that looks like it's brand new.
Yeah, it still has all the little, I guess you can call them knobs on the tires.
Yeah, still has all the nubs on all the tires. And, I mean, it doesn't look like it's even been used. You know, you look inside, their paint's all still there.
Yeah.
So, I don't know what the deal is on that. And of course, like your little trailer, I got a little trailer. I use this to move everything up here with.
Oh, hey.
Well, all my stuff, not none of the equipment, obviously. But it gets the job done.
Yeah.
And let's see, of course, said I got a couple of bins down here. They're a little bit different than the bins up top. The bins up top are JMF, and these are Sioux.
Oh,
So,
okay. Yeah.
I mean, hey, long as they hold grain and keep it dry, doesn't matter. Boy, look at that. I almost can't see you. I'll say I'd
Yeah.
show you my fields, but yeah, what fields?
Yeah. I get where you're going with that.
But then I found some treasures.
Oh.
Well, they're over in a side shed. We'll have to get over there. But I do have a nice cattle pasture for, and of course a manure spreader that looks darn near new. And I've got a K-brand feeder mixer for the cattle. It looks like he just took the cattle out of here and just left everything, you know.
It does look like that, don't it?
Yeah, it does. Very, very muchly so. And if you ever need somewhere to store slurry, if this thing will still work, I got a slurry spot for you. If you
Gotcha.
need it. This was the treasure.
Hey.
An old Alice WD-45. I don't know if it even runs. I haven't done nothing with it yet. I tried it, but the battery that they have in it is dead. I mean, absolutely gone. But as good a shape as it's in, I bet it runs.
Oh, I bet so.
I bet it runs. Now, I did buy this. I did buy this Anderson bale wrapper.
Okay.
That's how I found that this was over here, is I was putting this away and it was like, oh, okay. That's
Finders
interesting.
keepers.
Didn't even know it was here.
Yeah, it's like finders keepers, right?
Yeah, pretty much. And the only other piece of equipment out here on my farm is this Anderson bale pickup for round bale. Now, I got to find myself a round baler and buy a round baler. I don't have one.
Huh.
That's something I'm going to have to look into, especially if I'm going to get cattle over here, you know. Got to be able to feed the things. So I don't know about that. But I imagine there was a baler here at one time, but either it got sold or who knows. Maybe it just wasn't very good shape.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. Could have been any of the above.
Yeah,
Or
it
all
could
of
have
that.
been. Could have been. I don't know. Well, hopefully we can cross this without getting run over. Haven't seen a car go by all day other than you.
Huh. Well, I'll be dang.
Let's see, do we have anything in the rain gauge? Nope, rain gauge is empty. Good deal. Well, Mr. Fred, shall we get situated a little bit and let this fog burn off, and we'll head over to your farm and have a look?
Sounds good to me.
I think a little bit of breakfast is in order.
I do agree.
Alrighty, well, let's get everything situated, have some breakfast, and come back at it here in a few.
Yes, sir.
All right, everybody. Well, Fred and I, we're going to enjoy a little breakfast, and we'll see you in a few. Welcome back, everybody. Well, we made it up here to Fred's new farm. Fred, you want to give us on the tour real quick?
Sure thing. I was gonna say there's not a whole lot up here, but
All right.
it's not too bad for what it is. That's for darn sure.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, just starting out with some fieldwork equipment. Got this real nice K-brand field cultivator.
Yeah.
It
Nice newer
looks,
one, too.
yeah, it looks like it's pretty new. Just they never cleaned it up after using it.
Yeah. That kind
But
of looks like the same story I got at my place.
yeah,
You can
which
tell that the guys were brothers. Mm,
yeah, had that. Then got this real nice little disc chisel.
yeah. Look
Gotta
at them
say it.
shiny. It's they've used it this year. Those are still shiny.
Well, he told me that they worked all the ground to get it prepped and ready for planting season. So, I mean, both of these have been used here in the last couple months. So,
Aha. Well, good
yeah.
deal. Good deal. I like it.
Oh, me too.
Oh my. Look at that tractor. You
Yeah,
kind of got
little.
her tight quartered in here.
Yeah,
There we go.
yeah. He said that they're kind of tight quarters in here.
Agco DT225. Oh wow. That's over 200 horse.
Yep.
That's a nice looking tractor.
Yeah.
That's a darn sight newer than mine.
Yeah. He said that this was his working tractor. He cultivated, plowed all that stuff with this actually.
Well, I could see that. Yeah.
But
And what about the old 1066 here?
uh, kind of a haying tractor actually.
Ah, well, that works out. That's a nice looking little old tractor, too.
Yeah.
And I see something else that looks vaguely familiar.
Yeah, a little bit similar,
But,
but also a little different, if that makes sense.
well, sure, that one's got a sleeper. Mine's just a day cab.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a sleeper. He at one time had it repainted. Uh, it came out of excuse me, the same fleet as the truck over at your place, but he got it.
Ah,
Yeah, this one's got quite a bit more miles on it because it did more
long
long
haul.
hauls yeah.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, that's
And
nice. And that Mauer trailer you got looks darn nice, too.
yeah.
Boy, looks like it's hardly even been used.
Yep, just nice little single axle, so I mean it gets around pretty easy.
Yeah, very
But
nice. And I see the two brothers must have bought the same bale loader at the same time.
he did say they bought them at the same time.
Yep.
They they each went down and picked them up with a pickup.
Oh,
So
okay. A
yeah,
Galwell or Gowell? I don't know how you pronounce that one. That's a bale wrapper.
yes
So
sir.
I've got a stationary and you've got a mobile. I'm not sure which is better.
Never used either kind, so it's gonna be new to me. But
uh, I've done
all
some bale wrapping, but yeah, this will be an experience.
yeah, then
Let's see.
a different kind of rake than what you got going on.
Yeah, I
I got a
see
more
that. Farm
this
King.
yep more traditional, which is kind of like well,
Well, wheel rake. That's a lot easier to deal with.
yeah, it's all mechanical for the most part.
Oh, well, I'll come out this door, I guess.
I, th- I thought you were already outside. My
Nope.
apologies.
No, I was around looking at the rake. Well, they must have picked up these at the same time, too, because there's the same Westfield and the same Meridian auger that I have at my place.
Yeah, from what I understood, is basically the only options they had from around here.
Ah, gotcha.
Which
And
I
look
mean,
at them Meridian bins. You
yep,
got the nicer looking bins. Real
Yeah,
nice looking bins, man.
yeah. I think
Wow.
I don't want to sound bad, but I feel like the equipment's a little bit nicer looking over here.
Yeah.
Not not as big, and there's less farm ground, but I feel like the stuff over here is a little bit cleaner comparing the two.
Well, looking at this old 310, yeah. Man, this old girl, somebody took care of it.
Yeah, it's
It was not, they didn't slouch.
nope. Uh,
Wow.
while going through and going around, I will admit I found uh, an old buffing kit, and I think he cleaned up and buffed and polished everything every year.
He might have. He very well might have. Well, except for his tillage, apparently. But yeah, I mean, heck, even this John Deere 500, it looks good.
Yeah. Now the flighting in the auger is getting a little bit thin on it. I did crawl up there and look once.
Oh, it
That's
is?
a
Okay.
little bit, not bad.
Okay. Well, still not terrible. And boy,
Nope.
looky here. International 1190. Again, looks really good. Clean.
Yeah.
He must have painted his stuff.
He yeah, he did admit to repainting a bunch of stuff here.
Ah, okay. Well, that makes sense given how it looks.
Yeah.
Let's see what he got. A couple more sheds up here.
Yep.
Okay.
Gonna say we'll peek back here. Gonna say when was the last time you seen one of these?
Oh my. That's an old Massey 33 grain drill.
Yes, sir.
Wow. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
He
can
did
tell.
all of it with this.
Wow. Look at the weather checking and the tires.
Yeah.
But they're still holding air. They're completely full.
Yep.
Those are probably tubed.
They are. I
And
already checked.
oh, okay. Yeah, okay, a case. Nice roller belt. Very,
Yeah.
very nice. I like
Yeah.
that.
I almost wondered if he did all the baling between the two places. I'm not positive, but I wondered
Well,
because for what little ground this baler of the two had, this is an extremely nice baler for that little bit of farm ground.
I kind of wonder if maybe, yeah, maybe they just shared the baling itself.
Yeah, I
That
think
could
so.
be. That very well could be. And looks like you've got the a K brand wagon for feed wagon as well, huh?
Yep. I think they ran a lot of their stuff kind of similar.
Well, yeah. One maybe they were jealous brothers. One got something and the other had to have it.
Yeah, probably. Then nothing super fancy here, but I did find that sitting in there.
Oh, avid motorcycle rider, I take it.
Yeah, I don't know about me. I'm not too good on two.
Okay, well, we're gonna find out anyway, huh?
If you get a phone call saying I fell, don't worry. There's a motorcycle.
The gentleman must not be home right now.
No.
I don't
Uh,
see a vehicle here, but
nope. I called to make sure it was okay to come over first, and he's out of town getting ready to move, but he said
oh,
go
okay,
ahead.
okay.
Then here's
Now,
something for you.
well, is he taking that or is that yours?
Nope, it stays.
Oh, really? Well, that's like an '80s model Dutes.
Yep.
Well, I'll be dang.
They're,
With a
they're,
loader bucket? Surely he wasn't using this as his bale tractor.
every now and then he pulled the baler with it.
Well, I'll be darned.
Yeah. I mean, listen to this thing real quick.
All right. Oh. Wow. Well, that old girl sounds smooth.
And starts up on the flip of a quarter.
Yeah. Oh. I think you got a woodpecker in your garage here somewhere.
I probably do.
Yeah, either that or in the tree outside. I must be up in one of these trees.
Probably so.
Well, I'll tell you what, man, this is a nice little farm. I like the sunflower detail, though. That's nice. That's real nice.
Yeah, it's kind of a warm feeling every time you walk outside and see that, right?
Yeah, yeah, we'll go with that. It's
Yeah.
nice. It really is nice.
Yeah, I like it. Just nice little peaceful place.
Yeah. I don't think we need to film his laundry up there on the line.
No, no,
Let's
let's not
not.
do that.
Yeah. Well, you have fields up here? Is this cornfield yours?
No.
No?
So all the ground, he already got it worked, and I asked him why he did that, knowing they were gonna sell stuff, and he just said that way all the field working is done, and you plant it to whatever you want.
Ah, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I felt like that was pretty nice.
Well, yeah, that is really nice of him. I like that. That's smart thinking. But okay, so I assume since that one's worked over there, that one's yours too?
Yep.
That's a big old long field, man.
Yeah, it's not very wide, but it sure is a long field, that's for sure.
Well, now I see that field over there on the other side. It's worked too. Is that one yours or is that somebody else's?
Nope, it goes with this property.
No, I meant
There's
the one on the other side of the creek.
the other side of the creek.
Yeah, over
Oh
this
no,
way.
no,
Oh,
no. I
okay.
wish, but no.
Well, I saw this ground up here.
Yeah, this field here, the one up here on top of the hill, that goes. Then
Oh, do you got
back behind the house.
what do you got back? I see another barn back there. I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, I almost forgot about it. It's a little cattle shed up here,
Oh, okay.
and I might be wrong, but I don't think he ever used it.
Really?
Yeah,
Why do you say
yeah.
that?
It's pretty immaculate up here. I don't.
Well,
There's
either
not a
that
whole
or
lot of
maybe he didn't
residue.
have cattle for a really long time or something.
One of the two.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, yeah, it definitely threw me for a loop a little bit. Cause like right here is where they put all the manure at. How much manure do you see in there on the floor?
None. Thing's spotless.
Yeah. And how many people that you know of that would clean one out as, as spotless as this every time it's emptied out?
Well, look at mine. It still has manure in the belt.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Wow.
Then come through here and tell me how much feed you see laying around.
None. Man, this is clean. I
I
mean, absolutely clean.
Yeah, I don't think you ever used it.
Well, there's scrape marks and stuff here, but there's no wear marks in the pasture.
No.
Fence is
And the
still.
Yeah, it looks almost brand new.
Huh. Oh. Uh, oh, I can't climb over that. That's what happens when you get old. There we go. Can you open this gate?
I haven't been able to get it open.
Hmm. Well, that's interesting. Well, I would imagine you'd want to be in here anyway. This is where the cattle come through.
Yeah, very slim chance that you would be.
Yeah. Yeah, that one doesn't want to open either, does it?
No.
Huh. Well, I just jump over the fence here. Well, Fred, you got yourself a real nice looking place here. I'm,
Yeah, it's a nice little
boy,
peaceful,
look at
beautiful
that
place.
view. Right up here on the hill, man, look at that view.
Yeah, it
Wow.
it sure is something.
I mean, I've got a nice view down towards the river out of my place, but being up here on the hill, you get a real nice view.
Yeah,
I'd hate to see what it is maybe over here, but yeah, I like your place, Fred. This looks really, really nice.
yeah.
Well, I bet you can't wait to get moved into your own place, though.
No, sir. I'm ready.
Yeah, I bet. And your place has so much more character.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at this view down into the valley. Wow. That's nice. That is nice.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose. I guess we could head back on over. I don't know. What do you think the moisture is on our fields here?
Pretty
I
good question.
I don't know if it's worth planting or not. I got my hand down in here. There's some subsoil moisture.
Yeah, it's a little tacky.
Yeah, a little bit, but oh, I suppose if a guy wanted to plant, I know we could start planting some wheat. Uh,
Probably wait like an hour or so, see if some of that dries up.
yeah, I'd say, oh,
Maybe two.
hour or two, we could probably go to planting. Yeah. You
Sounds good to
wanna
me.
you wanna tag team the planting and uh I've only got one field that I'm gonna put to wheat. What about you? Have you thought about that yet?
Not 100% to be honest.
Okay.
I'm kind of flying blind and making choices on the fly. It's not a good idea, but that's kind of where I'm at to be honest.
Well, yeah. I mean, we're starting off new once again, so I understand completely. Uh, well, I was going to say, if you wanted to, uh, why don't, if you want to, why don't you grab your planter and your tractor and come down and we'll plant my one field, and then I'll bring my tractor and planter up here, and we'll plant your field.
Sounds good to me.
All righty. Well, let's head back to the Kubota. I'll let you just, well, you'll be able to grab your tractor and planter. You own it already, don't you?
Yeah,
You just can't go in the house till he vacates.
exactly.
Okay. Well, let's do that then. And that'll give us something to do.
Sounds good to me.
All righty. Well, everybody, while we're getting that all rounded up, we're going to call it for the first episode. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.